What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jaden Correa coming at you live with a new video, and today I'm going to be telling the story of when I went to the Wiz Khalifa concert. And before we get into the story, this night wasn't particularly crazy. There was just a lot of random stuff that happened during various events. So before we get into this, make sure y'all leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. But without any further ado, here we go. So basically, it was like July of summer 19, right? And basically, what happened was my boy had wanted to go see him at the Xfinity Theater, right? Moneybagg Yo was gonna be there, Chevy Woods, Ty Dolla $ign, I think also French Montana. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna go too. So basically, the day comes, right? I'm at my cousin's house, right? And I was chilling there for a little bit, so I had some clothes there, right? But out of all the clothes I had brought with me, I decided to wear an all black blazer with black khakis, right? With white Jordan 1s. I'll pop a picture up right here if I can, alright? Like, you guys will see it and be like, why were you wearing it in the middle of July out of all places? But that's not important to the story. That's just me being it. So, we're on our way there, right? And my boy obviously gonna question why I'm wearing a black suit in the middle of July. My answer was just because I want to stand out. But I mean, I could have understood if old me wanted to stand out, but you ain't have to go all in the middle of July with a black blazer. So, he tells me like, yo, just leave the blazer in the car so you won't be hot. Keep in mind, it's about like 80, 90 degrees this day. I still said, nope, I want to stand out. Let me keep the blazer on. And best believe I regretted that once I stepped out the car, because as soon as I stepped out the car, I took the blazer off and put it around my neck. Like I couldn't handle the heat. So we get to our seats to wait for our other boy who is gonna be in the field, right? We wait there for maybe about 15 minutes, right? And we get a text from our boy saying he was up on the field. So we go up on the field, right? We see him, he got the Doty, he got the carts, right? But he's also with this other dude that was there. For sake of story, we're gonna call him Kev, right? I remember I'm talking to Kev, right? I've never seen him, right? But he gonna tell us about, hey, I think I might have seen you somewhere. I'm like, oh, for real? That's cool, where you see me from? He was like, I think I might have seen you in summer camp a couple years back. I was just like, yeah, I remember you, yo. You look familiar, actually. I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I've never been to summer camp a day in my life. So I think maybe about like 5-10 minutes go by, right? We all doing our thing, with the Wiz Khalifa concert. What else would we be doing? Basically, I look to my right and see some Asian fellow throwing up all over the place. So I'm just like, oh, that ain't too well. He ain't too hot. So I kind of disregard that. Then another 5 minutes go by. I see two people on the ground, right, in the field. There's about like 10, 15 people surrounding them, right? It was a white dude, and then there was another kid. I can't figure out the race. I'm not even trying to be racist. I just know I can't describe him. But there was another dude, right? And basically, the white dude, right? He looked like he going through it. Like, I already know what's about to happen to him. I already know what's about to happen with the other dude, but listen. So basically, right, homeboy, white dude, he throws up like Progresso chicken noodle soup. Like, he must have ate that before he came to the concert. If you did, bro, that's a strange thing to eat before you come to a concert. But that's not important to this part of the story, right? We're all just sitting there looking at him like, oh shit, like, right? Then other boy starts like gagging, like looking like he dry heaved, and then we're just like, oh, he ain't looking too hot. Like, he looked like he was sweating profusely, like more than anybody else was, right? But when he threw up, right? When I say this dude threw up green slime, like a cartoon, like green Nickelodeon yak, right? So I seen that, right? My face is just like this. I'm just like, because I didn't know that was humanly possible for somebody to do that. But his peoples pick him up, right? He takes 5 steps, looks around like this, right? And then he falls back down. So So then, we just walk away from him because it's just like, you know what, we already know what's going to be the outcome of him, right? So we walk away, right? It was me, my boy, my other boy, and then Kev, right? So then Kev talked to one of his boys that he seen there, right? And when Kev was talking to his boy was with another dude. Home was looking at, he must have been off every drug that I could possibly name, like Molly, ecstasy, lean, whatever, right? He was literally looking in the sky like this, right? Eyes as red as the back of my phone. I'm just like, yo, this dude ain't doing too hot. I wave my hand in his face. He's still just like, right? So I'm just like, hey, I ain't messing with this dude right here. So we just go away from that whole area where he was at, because other than seeing all that, another dude also shat on himself, right? And I don't think he knew, but we kind of was just ranking on him behind his back, which was wrong. So we went to a whole different area in the field, right? So we went down to, like, I guess the pit area of the field, you can say, right? And I think Moneybag Yo and Chevy Woods already performed, so I think French Montana and Ty about to go on the stage, right? So it's like that middle part where the music is playing, right? And Dreams and Nightmares is playing, so everybody getting hype. You already know how Dreams and Nightmares work, right? And then I see some dude, right? Home literally was jumping in the air, doing the bird is the word dance to Dreams and Nightmares, right? And I'm jumping up and down, not doing the bird is the word dance, right? And he just looks at me and says, yo, I'm from Jersey, and I only come up here because the concerts are crazy. And I never seen him again, right? So I was just like, and then, he vanished, right? But then after that, like, there's like commotion in the pit area of the field. So like, we all gonna go to it, right? So when we go to it, right, it's two little white boys arguing over something absolutely stupid, right? And basically, right, the one white dude that was arguing was about to punch my boy because he thought that he was the dude he was beefing with. But thank God that ain't happened, because I didn't want to let these hands fly. So basically, these dudes like exchanging back and forth, arguing, right? We're all just waiting for a fight to break out. Nobody cares about what they're saying. We just waiting for the hands to start flying, right? Yo, the dumbest stuff happened. The dumbest shit happens, right? We all waiting for a fight to break out, and the dude that like wants to fight almost punches my boy. Come on, talk about stop getting in my business. So everybody just turned around and was like, you know what? This dude needs to chill his little ass out. Like, it was just stupid, because it's like, how you gonna say stop being in my business, but you in a concert causing a scene for half the people in the field to see, right? And you not even about to throw hands. So that part just had me confused. That whole part had me more confused than any other part in this story. So anyways, so then, nothing else really happens after that dumb altercation that was like not worth even looking at, right? To this day, I still think that, right? And basically what goes on is that Wiz Khalifa finally comes on the stage, right? And he comes on the stage with like this like big staircase behind him. He's just walking down the staircase, right? We all just chilling, right? And then two other dudes that we knew came to have some doty, right? And we chiefing it, right? I don't know what doty these dudes had, but it was pretty damn good. And I say that because the 5 songs that I hear Wiz Khalifa perform, right, felt like 45 minutes, right? When in all reality, it was only about like 15, 20 minutes, right? And basically, right, my boy tells me, he was like, yo, Wiz Khalifa about to get off stage soon, it's time to go. I'm like, oh, okay. So we're walking to our ride, right? I'm smacked as could be, right? And I look over to my boy, I'm just like, yo, bro, I look straight. He looked at me and said, no, you don't. So we get to the ride, right? he drops me off first, right? And where my cousin lives, you know, he lives in a complex, so like you have to have a key to like get into some doors, right? And too bad I didn't have a key at the time. And so they dropped me off at his house, right? And basically I had no key and my phone was dead. So I was outside with no phone, no way to get inside for what felt like an hour, but it was only 5 minutes, right? So I don't know what happened. God must have seen me or heard me that day, because I go to turn my phone on and it turns on, and luckily it's at only 1%. And then I tell my cousin to come and unlock the door. He brings me inside. I said, yo, I'm smacked. He's like, I know. And yeah, that was pretty much the story. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and or subscribe. It's been your boy Jaden Correa, and it's been real. Peace.